Hey, Grego's here. What's happening in the world, YouTube? We're all about them projects here. We've got lots of projects going. We're various stages of metal work, etc. Minty's just about to go. Trailer's just about to go. Frida's not far from going. Got a little bit of painting left to do on Kiak. Still a bit of metal work to do with Moose, but I'm got plans for that. So basically, we're getting closer to being able to start on get the metal work sorted on that, and start on another project. Georgie here has been waiting patiently, along with Bonnie, to get finished off. So that's what I'm concentrating on, and Andrew is going to look at getting the metalwork finished on those projects, so we can keep the ball rolling, go from metalwork to then bodywork and paint, which I do. So but yeah, we've just got to get these assembled, so I'm going to work on them full time to get them out the door, and Andrew's going to continue doing his thing. So so let's talk a little less conversation, a little more action. Let's talk about Elvis. Yes, so at the moment, Elvis, the Zenith Blue 67, one of the most sought after years. A lot of 1 year only stuff, details. If you're not sure what that 1 year only stuff is, get on the Let's Talk Dubs podcast, and they've got a whole podcast just dedicated towards 67 Beetles. So although there won't be a lot of differences between the 66 and the 67, because Australian spec was different to US stuff anyway. So what am I getting at? So we've got a reasonably original, certainly got the original number plates on there, old school Queensland plates. They were a white and green, and there's just virtually nothing left on them. It looks like a reasonably solid car. We're definitely going to have some repairs on the bottom of the doors and the standard areas there where the guards bolt on. Bit of panel beating to do, easy peasy. The owner has had it for a while and has been collecting parts. So we've got everything from, like, what have we got in here? You know, brand new standard rims. Oh. So yeah, they'll look the part. A heap of other stuff, including what do you call it, the fibre mats, the coconut fibre mats and that. So yeah, this is pretty original. Looks like they tried to paint the back headliner at one stage. It's got some tears in it, but that would definitely be the, let me work it out, 67, what am I? I'm a 69 model. So this would be 54 years old, a little bit older than me. And look how cool that is, no smoking. So yeah, we've got a new steering wheel for it, and we're just going to get all new trims, all new rubbers. Like all the rubbers are gone, so it would have been leaking a fair bit. So this one, it's going to be body off the pan. So, you know, when you're committing to that, you're committing to doing everything on the car. Now mechanically, it's been to all air cooled up the road there on the sunny coast, and they've gone through everything. So looks like a lot of new parts there. all standard. So this is going to be a standard restoration, the factory Zenith blue color, which we've matched, and we've yeah, just got to get all the trim and pieces. Now we've got a bit of polishing on the front bumper. The back bumper we're going to make, we've got another bumper for it, so but we'll just have to paint all the mounts and everything else like that for it. So yeah, all this deluxe trim, as we know, you definitely want to get the premium stuff for that. Door handles are all gone, so it's getting a full interior. Oh, looks like a bit of something's been going on there. Bit of work on the bit of a hatch cut there, but we'll repair all that. So we'll be stripping it down completely, taking the body off the pan and getting the whole lot sandblasted, so that we can just start from scratch. The pan halves actually look quite good in them, but we're just going to get it back to bare so that we can get good products on there that'll pretty much last a lifetime. So looks like it's had some paint at some stage, might not be original. So what we've actually done is taken best way of matching the original color, because the old books often don't have formulas for modern 2-pack paint. We're going clear over base on this one, so high quality stuff. We you take the glove box lid off, and the inside of the glove box lid still original paint, like from 1967, and you buff a section of that up, and that is your true color, and that is what's been matched. So that is, nothing gets more accurate than the boys up at Colour Stop spent the time to get it a beautiful match for me. So it's sort of a pale grey blue, I suppose you call it, but we're going to turn this into one of the best in the country. So Jody's the owner, is a mad keen V-dub person. She's got a later model Beetle, which I think she's selling to fund this one, and it's a top-notch bug, that one, but it's just anything past 67, I guess you'd call it not as desirable. You know, I'd happily drive a super bug around, it wouldn't bother me, but it's just the old guard. They're like, oh no, they stopped making Beetles after 67. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So so yeah, we're going through it now, unpacking it, unpicking it, and getting all the gauges out, all the glass, everything. We'll leave the mechanical in to the last minute, and Andrew's going through a list as he's unpacking it. You know, admittedly, it's something that we could have improved in our business, and that's when we pull the car apart. That's when you tick all the things that need replacing, and then you do that sooner rather than towards the end of the job when you need it, because that's where we're not coming unstuck, but I mean, it does delay the projects a bit if you don't have everything you need. So Andrew's got everything worked out here. This has all been siliconed up, and you know, it needs new latches and stuff like that. So we've got a match for the original style vinyl, so that'll be good. Yeah, it's just gonna be one super tidy Beetle. Doesn't seem to be, there's going to be some obvious rust repairs there. This bumper mount's definitely been pushed in there a bit. So yeah, a pretty honest car, but I think they had trouble getting the motor in, you can see the height isn't quite correct there. It's close, but I think it's had a little push on this back corner here, so we'll be checking all that out as well. So yeah, that's cool. It's running super nice. It's just, you know, it is virtually brand new mechanically. All the brakes have been done, you can tell that, but we're going to get the body and the interior and all that like new. So yeah, using modern products. So the products that we use will be matching colors and etc. You know, they use satin black and certain grays and whatever on these, but with the modern 2-pack paints, it's going to be way superior to what the factory had. So yeah, so super keen to get stuck into this. But yeah, like I said, it'll be thrown in the mix to get this into metal and a shell. We've got like a trolley thing there that you can sit bodies on top of. So once we remove it from the pan, then we can do that. So yeah, that's the plan with Elvis. Thank you very much. So at the moment, this is like Elvis before he died, when he was like doing some tragic Vegas shows and super overweight and eating deep fried Mars bars and unhealthy and pretty much knackered Elvis. And we're going to turn it into blue Hawaii Elvis. Yes, that's right. So very smexy Elvis it's going to be. And not a fan of Elvis myself. I'm not going to say it's before my time, because yeah, but yeah, I'm not saying anything that could upset Elvis owners, but put it this way, there's a certain week in Parks that I wouldn't like to be there, Parks New South Wales, where they have the Elvis Festival. I couldn't think of too much worse. So yeah, but you do you. Oh yeah, let's have a look under here. Standard. We haven't met a Beetle that hasn't had rust in that area. Yep. So right, so that's pretty much what to expect. And so follow along to watch the journey. So we're going to crack on with it in amongst the other projects that we are trying to get them out the door and done. We have people waiting, but it's a case of the owner's been waiting the longest, so you just go through the pecking order. So we've got plenty of combis and other stuff coming through, but this is a full-blown restoration. So let's see how it all goes. Hope you enjoy the intro video to Elvis.